Alright guys, I'm Mr. Miracle. Let's do another video. So I wanted to show you guys my inappropriate comic covers collection. It's something I started recently. It's just reminds me that collecting is personal for everybody. Um, Hope it inspires you to kind of get a little collection going inside your collection. Um, Probably, I'm not worried about value or whether these books go up. This is just for my own personal interest, and I think it's fun. So, uh, see some of these. Some of them are quite, they're pretty rough, but we'll take a look here. We're gonna do this in chronological order. So, starting with 1965 is Wonder Woman number 158. So yeah, um, all the way up to 1965. I mean, World War II had been over for almost 20 years by this point, and depicting East Asian people in this sort of manner just seems way, way offside, right? I mean, here you have the big buck teeth, the funny mustache, the squinty eyes, and then just to like kick them in the groin, they named the villain here Egg Foo. Really? Really? This is happening in 1965. Seems should know better by now than like what the heck were the writers, what the heck were the editors thinking at DC Comics when they let this one slide. So yeah, Egg Foo, totally inappropriate comic book villain and way offside here in the cover. Next, we're going to go to the next year, 1966, with Lois Lane, number 63. And a little shine on what Superman's saying there. So, yeah, this one, just get a little close up. You can see what he's saying to the ladies. Yeah, so really, Superman, you're going to come out and call your girlfriend stupid and call your sort of on again love from before stupid and call women in general stupid or call anybody stupid at work or whatever because they don't understand this. So yeah, not your most shining moment there, Soups. Way inappropriate what he's saying to the ladies here. Way inappropriate for him to say that to anybody. Yeah, you don't call people stupid. Apparently there's some sort of power that came out later where Superman's eye vision reflects off of the glasses that he wears as Clark Kent, and projects the image of Clark Kent. So he does look quite different when he puts his glasses on to other people. But yeah, shouldn't be calling anybody stupid out there. Um, Next one here. This one is jump up to 1973 for this guy. Um, Way inappropriate comic. Okay, this is Hansy, the girl who loved the swastika. So I get a little bit of glare off of those Mylars. Yeah, so again, really, I mean, I know this comic, it doesn't actually promote Nazism. It's not a Nazi comic. Um, it's this girl, and she likes being a Nazi in the World War II, and she idolizes Adolf Hitler and goes through all the Nazi youth stuff, and then at the end of the war, she ends up escaping to America and then becoming a Christian and being like, oh, loving Jesus and being a good Christian is better than being a Nazi. So I'm going to give up being a Nazi and, be keen on Jesus. And that's, hey, whatever. But, I mean, the book itself, the cover and the title, like, and this is 1973. This is a Spire Christians comic book. Yeah, I mean, the cover is so well done, like in terms of the illustration itself. But wow, right? Just wow. And you got Adolf Hitler right in the background there. Point him out. And the blonde girl and all the swastikas and everything. Anyways, Hansy, the girl who loved the swastikas, was a way inappropriate comic for 1973, especially. Our next comic, we're going to jump up to 1974, and we have Yeah, just the title on that one is enough said. I'm sure that the editors at Marvel Comics were like, yeah, whatever, that's funny, and let her go because, I mean, obvious. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's just part of their giant size series. But really, yeah, I'm sure many kids had this sitting on their shelves or in their collections and on their bedside tables, and moms were like, what the heck is that? All right, anyway, yeah, enough said about giant size man thing. Um, Next comic we're going to jump up is Action Comics number 457. So here, Action Comics 457. Yeah, doesn't look too bad, but let's just for a second cover up that. Yeah, Soup, what the heck are you doing to this kid? You know, show me on the dolly where Superman touched you. This is the totally crazy cover to just kind of let your imagination kind of go ahead with that one. But yeah, Action Comics 457. I'm sure it was just, out on the shelves long before the editors, anybody pointed this out to the editors that this looks really bad. All right, so, and finally we jump up to 1986. Spectacular Spider-Man number 112. So, not the most shocking cover on our list here. Um, but still, Santa Claus with the gun and the cigarette and all, really, Santa Claus really plays to kids. Kids are going to see this on the comic rack in the store. Yeah, probably could have used your head a little better on the when the editors let that one slide. Um, yeah, not don't make Santa out to be a villain. It's or some sort of thug. It's just not the best idea. Anyways, that's the start of my comic collection. Like I said, it's just a sort of a side thing that I've started probably about 6 months ago, and I've got a few. There's quite a few more inappropriate comic covers out there for sure that well, I'm going to try and grab up. And if you guys get the idea to do this too, take a look at Betty and Me number 16 from Archie Comics, or Archie number 271 for that matter from Archie Comics as well. Some of them can be really expensive for their inappropriate comic covers. Captain Marvel Adventures number 23, for instance, this is quite an expensive book, but the little image of Steamboat, who was actually Captain Marvel's slave, like real slave, on the image there on the cover is just wow, so inappropriate. Anyway, just wanted to share that little bit of a side collection inside my collection for you guys, and hopefully you guys will find it as entertaining as I do. So have yourselves a good day, and this is Mr. Miracle signing off.